Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's reading, The Red, this Thursday morning. A bit chilly this morning, but we're going to have a great day. Matthew chapter 12, the beginning. In looking at verse 3 today, the story is that Jesus is walking through a grain field with his disciples, and the people are following. And as they're walking through, it's a Sabbath, and the disciples are hungry, and they decide to eat some of the grain as they go through the field. And the Pharisees address this issue with Jesus, and they challenge him in verse 3. And they say to him, "Have you not read what David did," Jesus says, "when he became hungry, he and his companions?" So Jesus answers their challenge question because they've said to him, "How comes your disciples are ignoring the Sabbath law, which says that you mustn't work on the Sabbath?" That is, pick grain. And so they're, in effect, being very picky about them picking the grain. And they want to point out to Jesus that your disciples, which really means you're breaking the Sabbath law. The law says don't do something. And of course, the laws are there so that they demonstrate a fact. Don't do this. Don't do that. And there's this restriction upon the people. That's what laws do. They say, these are the boundaries. Don't cross them. But have you ever asked yourself the question, why are the boundaries there? And we might think, oh, they're there because it's obvious why they're there. But you know, the Pharisees went on a journey whereby they put boundaries within the boundaries that God set. And so they were a religious sect of the Jewish community. And these boundaries were burdens to the people. And the Sabbath law did say that you couldn't eat or pick or work on the Sabbath. But the Pharisees really want to press this point home to Jesus. So here's Jesus' response in 3 when he says, "Have you not read what David did?" So he's building them up to a story that's recorded in the Bible regarding the way David acted when David was here on the earth. And he starts the story by saying what David did when he became hungry. So there's a point there when David became hungry. And David's known as the man after God's own heart. When David became hungry, Jesus is saying in response to their questions to him, what did David do? Well, David, not just David became hungry, he and his companions. So Jesus says, David became hungry, so he had a need. There was a kind of a natural need within David, and he became hungry, and he did something. And not only did David do something, but David and his companions, David's men, they did something as well, even though it was going to be, as it were, breaking the Sabbath law. And there's this build-up towards understanding as to why God gives laws and why we have laws and what laws should be obeyed and how we should manage laws. And there's a whole realm of adventure we're about to go on with regards to how Jesus deals with this question. Why are your disciples breaking the Sabbath law? I'll carry on tomorrow. God bless you. Have a great day.